Jersey Sports Zone's coverage of the Hun School and Allentown is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates. Neri Rodriguez coming to you from Hopewell Valley Central High School for the Mercer County Boys Lacrosse Final. 6th seed Allentown with an impressive tournament thus far, taking on reigning champs top seed Hun. And it's Hun taking a 1-0 lead after the first. Second quarter, Dan Kano finds net for his first score of the evening 4 minutes in. Kano liked it so much, goes back for more as 5:42 remains, and the Raiders ahead 3-0. But this Allentown team won in overtime to get here. They're not going out like that. Sean McCaffrey, coming from the X, will get the Redbirds on the board with just under 3 minutes to go. They're down 3-1 at halftime. And that bowl of nails he had for breakfast kicking in coming out of the break. McCaffrey from behind the net again has his second score at the 5-minute mark to make it a 1-goal game. But don't blink, less than a minute later, Sean McCaffrey, no mercy, that's a hat trick for him, and just like that, we're tied up at 3. Dan Kano answering back for Hun has himself a hat trick, and more importantly, puts the Raiders back in front as 2:14 remains. He knows how to distribute too. Kano to Brett Stelmach with 21 seconds left. Automatic, that's Stelmach's second. Hun leads 5-3 after 3. Raiders controlling time of possession, pressuring Allentown to choose their shots wisely, and goalie Cutter Swanson not making it easy for the Redbirds either. 8 saves for him. 5-3 your final. Hun, for a second straight year, you are Mercer County champs. Not a lot of offense in this one, but the Raiders get the job done minus some of its post-grad talent. Brett Stelmach and Dan Kano step up when they were called on. Stelmach with 2 goals. Kano leads the way with 3 goals and an assist. Much credit to Allentown. They were a 6th seed in the tournament and beat Princeton Day in OT to get here. Sean McCaffrey gets the hat trick, and shout out to Vermont commit Walter Zhao, who was a perfect 12 for 12 on faceoffs. The win also marks the end of Coach Jim Stagnita's time with Hun. The former college and professional coach delivers a second county championship since being hired in 2020. We caught up with Stagnita and Dan Kano after.
Yeah, definitely just don't underestimate them and sort of just stick to our own game and play like ourselves. Yeah, definitely. This being our last game, of course, playing shorthanded. A lot of the young guys got a chance to step up, and most of them, or all of them, actually did. So it's great to see it finally turn out.
I'm happy for the guys. You know, it was a challenging year on a lot of levels. Some injuries early on, and we kind of hit stride later in the year. Really committed to the defensive side. I mean, we're not an offensive juggernaut, and defense has been terrific. Well, my game plan was to score more than 5 goals, honestly. But I knew we would be able to hold our own defensively. I also knew we weren't going to win any faceoffs. I had committed to hopefully, to make Hun competitive again. And it's time for somebody else who's a little more patient, a little younger, to take over.
For Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Neri Rodriguez.